welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the insulation that goes behind the headliner. I opened, it came in a roll. When you opened it, there was a bunch of pieces cut up everywhere, which you'll see. And J-Bug's insulation kit, not installation, insulation. I don't like it very much, but it is what it is. I thought there would have been some idea of where some of them go, but it doesn't look like there is. So I'm not going to show the whole process of the insulation because you guys are going to just not watch it. I know it. So I'll show you some of what I'm doing, and then I'll show you the finished product. So let's get on it. Okay, here we go. What I dreaded. There's the insulation kit from J-Bug's that goes behind the headliner, or underneath it, so to speak. I'll have to figure out where some of the pieces go. I really have no idea. I guess it'll make sense once I start going along. But it's that time. I won't be using that large piece, only some of it, because I have a sunroof. So I'll put it behind it. I did go inside here. The pieces apparently aren't cut very accurate, so this one I held up here and it's way too long. So, and I got my high strength 3M90. So time to do it. I don't want to do it. If anybody wants to come over, come on over and I'll drink beer and watch you do it. But all right, let's try it. All right, so here's the hole, the threaded hole for the bolt for the seatbelt restraint. I did cut a little piece of rag and just stuffed it in the hole. Don't get crazy and go too far with it, but it'll keep a lot of that adhesive from spraying inside of there. So I did that, and then I could pull it out with needle noses or what have you. I got dirt all over this now. See that? I just don't feel like doing this job, but it's got to be done. So what I'm going to do, it seems like when I put this up against here, okay, and I apologize, I should have somebody filming for me, because it's, if I get the camera too much closer, then it won't, you won't get the whole thing in. But if you get this too close, okay, I'm sorry, my brain today. If I don't double fold this, which I'm going to do, okay, if you don't fold it, when you bring the vinyl around here, you're going to have this big metal hump here, which will inevitably wear the headliner out. So once I glue that, I'm going to glue it over again so that it has more insulation there to pull around. Makes it look a little more stuffed too. So, all right, this is the first time for me. Or have you heard that before? Okay, so, sorry, that was uncalled for. So let's spray this. I want to turn this nozzle. I don't like the direction it's spraying. Don't matter. Okay. This stuff's supposed to be pretty strong, so. Wow, this stinks. Okay. Wow. I don't know, if I start acting weird in a little bit, you'll know why. It means I got a buzz from it. Now you got to let it tack up, so to speak. Mostly with the vinyl, with the foam, it's going to suck it in anyhow. I'm not going to spray the foam also. The headliner you'll spray, and you'll spray the foam. But I guess you're supposed to let this tack a little bit. I'll let it go for a few seconds here. I'll probably edit the film out that part. All right. I can cut this out up here. I don't know if that's showing up on film where the seatbelt restraint goes, or the grab handle. But let's tuck that in there. Okay. I'll cut that out up here. Wow, that really does stick. Holy smokes. Now remember, when you're using this 3M90, bear in mind it's an adhesive, it's a glue. And what can happen when you're doing a white headliner like I'll be doing here soon is if you start touching it with this adhesive on your hands, you're going to have black fingerprints all over your headliner that you probably aren't going to get off. So just be careful with that. So, okay, that's stuck on there pretty good. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray this now, and I'm going to fold it over. So there isn't a hump here on this metal, so it gives it a little bit of cushioning for the headliner. So let's do that. Okay, let that sit for a second. Actually, I'll cut out that one part. Should have had like a X-Acto knife, but these scissors are working. There we go. And I got all over my hands. It ought to be fun when it comes headliner time. Okay. Okay, we're gonna curl this over. Come on, stick, stick, stick. You wanna have that cushioning to it. Almost. Okay, you get the point what I did here. I'll bring the camera over and show you what I mean in a minute there. Okay, and I gotta find the hole to fill it right there for the seat belt. It's fine. It don't have to be neat. It's the insulation. All right, hole's wide open, and insulation's on there good. Okay, what I did, okay, I uncovered the holes for the seatbelt restraint and the bolt for the seatbelt. Now see what I did there? I folded it over and made it thicker, because when you put your vinyl in and it grabs here, once you bring it around and go to here, so you see where I'm at, you don't want a big edge here showing on the vinyl. So this will be padded nice and neat since it's folded over, and that'll give it that cushion around here so it doesn't rub against here. You want it to stick past it. I hope I'm making sense what I'm trying to explain to you guys. You want it to stick past here, so when the headliner does come around, it ain't gonna be on this edge. It'll be cushioned when it comes around. That should make sense what I'm saying. So, okay. I cut a little piece of cloth for this side. You want to cover them threads temporarily. You don't want adhesive spraying in there. It'll be a nightmare getting it cleaned out. All right, that's good enough. Okay, let me just check this a minute. I gotta figure out where all the other pieces go. Let's take a look. I'm pretty much guessing where these pieces go because they just cut them up, not very neat, and send you a big bag of crap. So imagine this one goes here. I guess these are for back here, although, what the hell? Oh! I don't think they cut these right. I guess trimming is needed. This is kind of boring. And I guess, remember, I've never done this before, so the hell, it would have been nice if they kind of labeled them a little bit. I guess this goes here. Remember, I'm guessing because I don't know. We're on this side. If I can do this and it comes out okay in the end, then I guess anybody can. I'm gonna put a piece here just so it has an evenness to it. And I'll do that over there. I told you this part's gonna be boring. It's just insulation. Alright, I cut a piece for behind. My sunroof starts there, so I'll make that piece separate, I guess. I cut a piece for here, so I gotta put it up in here. What a pain in the butt. Alright, well, that's what it is. Okay, that's up. I'll measure, put a piece over the sunroof and readjust the camera. The rest of that's on pretty good. I put some patches in here so when it comes around it's still cushioned. Their kit kind of sucked. Well, the insulation kit anyhow. The sunroof part, obviously not the part that opens and closes. Man, you think they'd do a better job with this? Fun. There we go. Sticks pretty nice. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna clean the nozzle out to that. Okay, so I wasn't going to bore you with the insulation part because that's just stupid, but I had to put it up inside them slots because the sunroof is there. So where the headliner would bend around, even my buddy said, just think of where it needs to be poofy and stick out, you know, like plush. So it's all around there. I had to piece a couple because they didn't cut them properly. So it's all back there. Oh, I have a sunroof, so it kind of sucks. Or else I would have just ran that the whole way. But it looks the same on both sides. That's all ready. And then this side, all up around here, anywhere where it bends around. And that's about it. So I didn't like that kit from J-Bugs, the insulation kit, but it is what it is. Oh. Well, that wasn't very much fun. I didn't show all of it because it's basically insulation. You're not even cutting it to perfection. You're just trying to get it where it needs to be so it's puffed out, you know, when it wraps around. So the headliner installation, I'm going to show the whole thing from beginning to end, but at least this gives you an idea where to put the insulation at. I have a sunroof, so I have some left over because that area, you know, you can't cover it obviously. That wasn't a lot of fun. I'm probably going to need another can of adhesive. I got about a half a can left, but I don't want to run short right in the middle of installing the headliner. So that's the insulation part. It's not hard, it's just piecing everything is such a pain. And it looked like a first grader cut the patterns out, so not very good. But okay, stay tuned, subscribe, share, like, comment, whatever you want to do. Okay, talk to you soon.